All right, so we're diving into the world of drop forging today.
Yeah, getting you ready for that hammer worker interview.
We've got a whole bunch of resources for this one.
We do.
Career guides, interview prep stuff.
No, it's Vix and AI from RoleCatcher.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta love that.
So we're going to get into what the job actually looks like.
Yeah.
Those tricky interview questions
Mm-hmm.
and how to really stand out,
How to stand out from all the other applicants.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them remember you.
So first things first, like what are we even talking about here when we say drop forging?
Okay, so picture this. You're working with heavy machinery,
Oh, wow.
shaping metal,
Shaping metal, okay.
under intense heat and pressure.
Intense heat and pressure.
It's a real skill.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's not just about like brute strength.
Oh, definitely not.
Like I'm seeing in the career guide that it's also about precision.
That's right.
Understanding how different metals behave.
Mm-hmm.
A knack for mechanics.
Big time.
Okay, so that makes sense.
And that's where the interview questions come in.
Oh, yeah, they want to see if you can handle it.
Yeah, exactly. They want to know if you can handle the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
if you can think on your feet.
Troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot, exactly.
If you can work safely,
That's a big one, safety.
in that kind of environment.
High stakes.
High stakes, yeah.
So let's dive into some of those questions.
Okay, let's do it.
RoleCatcher pulled out some common ones,
Okay.
and some of these are real curveballs if you're not ready for them.
All right, well, let's start with one that I'm seeing here.
Okay.
What inspired you to pursue a career as a drop forging hammer worker?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It seems simple.
Yeah, but it's tricky.
Wow.
They're not looking for some cookie cutter answer here.
Right.
I like working with my hands.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
No way, they want to see your passion.
Okay.
Your understanding of the craft.
So, like, what kind of things could you say?
Well, think about it. Did a specific project spark your interest? Are you fascinated by, the history of forging?
Oh, that's interesting.
Or the science behind shaping metal?
The science, yeah.
You got to connect the dots for them.
Yeah.
Show them how your interests and experiences led you to this specific path.
So what if someone's coming from a totally different field?
That's when you highlight those transferable skills.
Okay.
Maybe you're a problem solver,
Mm-hmm.
detail-oriented.
Uh-huh.
You thrive in those high-pressure environments.
Yeah.
Connect those strengths to what you're looking for in this new challenge.
So even if you've never actually done drop forging before,
Right?
you can still show them you've got what it takes.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is where I think RoleCatcher can really come in handy.
Oh, for sure.
They have this feature where you can practice your answers
I love that feature.
and get AI feedback that's specifically tailored to the job.
Oh, it's like having a virtual coach.
It is.
It's like right there in your pocket.
So it'll tell you what works, what could be stronger.
Yeah, it might suggest adding a story about a time you solved a tough problem under pressure.
Oh, good example.
Yeah, show them you can handle it.
Showing those skills in action.
Okay, next question.
All right, hit me.
This one's all about safety.
Safety, huge.
Huge GE in this line of work.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the question is, what safety precautions have you taken in your previous positions?
So obviously,
More than just, I wear safety goggles.
it's more nuanced than that.
Right, they want to see that you really get it.
Okay.
That you understand working with heavy machinery
Mm-hmm.
and molten metal.
Yeah.
It's serious stuff.
So we need to talk about specific protocols,
Exactly.
like lockout procedures,
Yes.
handling hazardous materials,
Absolute.
inspections, even communication with the team
Huge communication is key.
about potential dangers.
You got it.
Okay.
Think back to a time you spotted a hazard
Oh,
and what you did about it.
good point.
They want to see that proactive thinking.
You're on top of it.
Exactly.
It shows them you're serious about safety.
And again, RoleCatcher can help refine your answer.
It's like having a secret weapon.
It is.
It might suggest adding details about specific safety training you've had
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
or certifications you hold.
Okay.
Show them you're committed.
So this next one I'm seeing,
Okay, what is it?
this is all about quality.
Quality, okay.
How do you ensure the quality of your work?
Seems straightforward.
Right, but it's more than just,
It's about showing them that attention to detail,
yeah.
that you understand the process,
Okay.
and you're dedicated to those top-notch results.
Okay.
Don't just say, I'm careful.
Right.
Walk them through your process.
Okay.
What do? Do you meticulously measure dimensions?
Okay.
Do you inspect for defects at each stage?
Mm.
Are you following specific quality control checklists?
Yeah.
These are the things that really prove you're not just going through the motions.
And you know what else I think is important here?
What's that? Is mentioning any industry-specific standards
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
you're familiar with.
Shows them you're knowledgeable,
Yeah.
committed to meeting those high expectations.
Right.
And guess what? RoleCatcher can actually analyze the job description.
Really?
Yeah. And it can suggest industry-specific keywords and phrases to incorporate into your answers.
Oh, wow.
So you're speaking their language.
Okay, that's pretty slick.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so next up, have you ever had to troubleshoot a problem with a piece of equipment?
Ooh. They want to see you think on your feet.
Oh, yeah. Problem solving.
Critical thinking under pressure.
Yeah.
Don't just jump to the solution.
Yeah.
No.
Walk them through your process.
I like that.
How did you even identify the problem in the first place?
Okay.
What steps did you take to diagnose it?
Yeah.
Did you consult manuals,
Okay.
test different components, seek guidance from a more experienced colleague, lay it all out for them,
Okay.
and then, of course, describe the solution?
Yeah, how did you fix it?
How did you implement it?
Mm-hmm.
Highlight your ability to analyze, think logically, and take action.
Be decisive.
Decisive, that's the word.
And RoleCatcher can actually help you structure your response here
It's such a useful tool.
for maximum impact.
Yeah, it might even suggest adding quantifiable results.
Oh, right.
Like how much your solution improved efficiency or reduced downtime.
That's great stuff.
Yeah, they love to see numbers.
So this next question might seem a bit less technical,
Okay.
but it speaks volumes about your work ethic and professionalism.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay, so the question is, how do you maintain a clean and organized work area?
Oh, that's a good one. It's not just about tidiness.
Right, it's about that.
It's about safety,
Mm-hmm.
efficiency,
And pride.
pride. Yeah, taking pride in your work.
Exactly.
A cluttered workspace.
Mm-hmm.
That can lead to accidents,
Mm-hmm.
wasted time,
Mistakes.
mistakes, big time.
Yep.
So talk about specific habits you practice.
Okay.
Do you regularly clean surfaces?
Mm.
Properly store tools? Yeah.
Promptly dispose of waste.
Yeah.
You know, these little things add up.
They do.
And even if it wasn't part of your official job description before,
Okay.
highlight any times you took initiative to improve the organization or cleanliness of your workspace.
Good point. Showing that initiative.
It shows them you're proactive, responsible, and care about creating a safe and efficient environment.
Yeah, that you go above and beyond.
And RoleCatcher might even suggest adding a specific example here,
Like what kind of example?
like how a clean and organized workspace actually led to a positive outcome,
Ooh, I like that.
like preventing a potential hazard or improving productivity.
Yeah, that's great.
They love to see those real-world examples.
Okay, next question is about juggling multiple priorities.
All right, bring it on.
So they ask you, how do you prioritize tasks when working on multiple projects at once?
Oh, yeah, you got to be able to handle that in a forging facility.
Multitasking is key.
Multitasking for sure.
They want to see that you can manage your time,
Mm-hmm.
stay organized when things are hectic. Under pressure,
And make sure nothing slips through the cracks.
nothing falls behind. So
Yeah.
don't just list time management techniques. Give them a real-world example.
Okay, so like a story.
A story, yeah.
Okay.
Describe a situation where you had to juggle multiple deadlines or competing demands.
Okay.
Walk them through your decision-making process.
So how did you decide what to do first?
How did you determine the order of priority?
Okay.
What strategies did you use to stay on track and meet those deadlines?
Yeah, this is another good one for RoleCatcher, I think,
Oh, absolutely.
because it can help you structure your response.
Yeah, and it might even suggest quantifying your results
Oh.
by like mentioning how many projects you successfully managed
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
or how you consistently met or exceeded deadlines.
Okay, so this next one is more about the interpersonal stuff.
How to share it with the people skills.
How do you handle conflicts or disagreements with colleagues or supervisors?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
It's going to happen in any workplace.
They want to see that you can handle it maturely,
Professional.
professionally, yeah.
So you got to show them you can communicate effectively.
Yeah.
Listen to other people's perspectives
Uh-huh.
and find solutions that work for everyone.
Solutions that benefit everyone.
Don't just say, I'm a good communicator.
Right.
Give them a specific example of a conflict you successfully resolved.
Ooh, that's a good one. A story.
Yeah, a story. How did you approach the situation?
Okay.
What steps did you take to resolve the disagreement?
And what were the results?
Exactly. Highlight your ability to stay calm,
Mm.
focus on the issue at hand,
Yeah.
and find that common ground.
So RoleCatcher might suggest
Ooh, it's got some good tips here.
adding details about how your conflict resolution skills led to a positive outcome.
Yeah,
Like
strengthening team cohesion or improving project outcomes.
Those are good examples.
All right, one more question for this section,
Okay.
and it's about staying at the top of your game.
Staying sharp.
Staying sharp, exactly.
I like that.
So the question is, how do you stay up to date with industry trends and best practices?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because this industry is always evolving.
Always changing.
They want to see that you're committed to continuous learning.
That's great.
So don't just rattle off a list of publications.
Right.
Show them. You actively engage with them.
Oh,
You attend conferences,
yeah.
participate in online forums,
Yeah.
seek out mentorships.
Yeah.
Show them you're serious about this.
And mention any areas of specialization or emerging technologies that you're interested in.
Yeah, it shows them you're not just keeping up.
You're pushing yourself to learn and grow.
And this is where RoleCatcher's AI really shines.
Okay.
It can analyze industry trends and suggest specific resources, training programs, or certifications
Oh, wow.
that are relevant to the job.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of questions already.
Yeah.
But we've got a few more to go
In the next section.
in the next section.
Right?
That's right.
And we'll dive into some insights into the career path of a drop forging hammer worker.
Yeah. Where can this job take you?
And we'll talk more about how RoleCatcher can help you stand out from the competition.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back. We've been going through those interview questions.
We have.
And I think you're starting to see
Yeah,
how much detail they really want.
absolutely.
That's like anything else. The more you practice,
The better you get.
the better you get,
The more confident.
the more confident you'll be.
Yes.
And speaking of practice,
Yes.
let's talk more about RoleCatcher's interview prep tools.
Oh, those AI-powered
Well,
tools.
the AI, they're a game changer.
They are.
Imagine this.
Oh,
You record yourself answering those questions,
okay.
and then you get feedback from the AI
Oh.
that's tuned into the drop forging industry.
So it's not just generic advice.
Nope.
It's specific to this job.
Exactly. It's tailored to the nuances
That's awesome.
of this particular role.
So it analyzes your answers.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Key words, clarity,
Yep.
and it can even suggest ways to weave in specific examples
From your experience.
from your experience. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like having a personal coach in your pocket,
It really is.
helping you refine those responses.
And boost your confidence.
You think confidence is huge
Yeah.
because sometimes,
Sometimes it's not just about having the right answers.
yeah,
It's about how you present yourself,
that's true.
showing them you're confident and capable.
That makes sense.
And that takes practice.
Now, before we get to the next set of questions,
Okay.
I want to talk about the work environment.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
We touched on it before.
We did.
It's physically demanding,
No doubt about it.
but what else should someone know before stepping into a forging facility?
It's hot.
Okay.
It's loud. And
Yeah.
there's a certain rhythm to the work.
Oh, okay.
The clang of the hammer,
Uh-huh.
the roar of the furnace.
Okay.
It's all part of the experience.
So it's not for everyone.
Not for the faint of heart.
No, you need physical stamina,
Absolutely.
but also mental focus
Yeah, you got to stay sharp
to work safely
and efficiently.
in that environment.
Which brings us to our next question.
All right, hit me.
How do you handle a high-pressure work environment?
Oh, that's a good one.
This one's all about your resilience
Okay.
and your ability to stay focused when things get intense.
So more than just saying,
Right.
I thrive under pressure,
More than that,
they want specifics.
they want examples.
Okay.
Think about specific strategies you use to manage stress and stay on track.
So like what kind of things?
Well, maybe it's prioritizing tasks,
Okay.
breaking down complex projects into smaller steps, or taking short breaks to clear your head.
Good point.
Sometimes you just need a minute.
Yeah.
It could also be about maintaining a positive attitude,
Yeah. Staying positive.
focusing on one task at a time,
One thing at a time.
and communicating clearly with your team.
Yeah. So everyone's on the same page. And again, RoleCatcher can help frame your answer here
Oh, yeah.
to really highlight your strengths.
It might suggest adding an example
Like what?
of how you successfully handled a stressful situation in the past.
Okay.
A story.
A story. Yeah. Showing them you can stay calm and make good decisions.
Even when things are crazy.
Even when things are crazy.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit.
All right.
This next question is all about teamwork.
Teamwork, big one.
Huge in a forging facility.
Absolutely.
So the question is, describe a time you had to work as part of a team to achieve a common goal.
Okay, so they want to hear about collaboration.
Yes, especially when things get challenging.
When there are obstacles.
Obstacles, disagreements.
Yeah, how did you handle that?
Exactly.
So think about a project
Mhm.
where you had to work with others
Maybe overcome some roadblocks.
and you achieved a successful outcome.
A win for the team.
Yeah.
Highlight your communication skills,
Okay.
your ability to listen to others.
And your willingness to contribute your own expertise.
Yeah, be a team player.
And if you used any specific teamwork strategies,
Like what?
like delegating tasks,
Work.
setting clear roles and responsibilities,
Uh-huh.
or resolving conflicts constructively,
Yeah.
be sure to mention those.
And RoleCatcher can actually analyze those team-oriented keywords
Oh, yeah.
in the job description
It's smart like that.
and suggest ways to weave those into your answer.
Yeah.
So you're showing them you understand the importance of teamwork.
That you're a team player.
Exactly.
All right, we're down to our last couple of questions here.
Okay, bring them on.
This one might seem a little unexpected,
Okay.
but it can reveal a lot about you.
All right, I'm intrigued.
What are your salary expectations?
Ooh, the salary question.
This one can be tricky.
It can be.
You don't want to undersell yourself,
Right.
but you also don't want to price yourself out of the running.
So how do you find that balance?
First, do your research.
Okay.
Use resources like RoleCatcher's salary data or industry websites.
To get a sense of what's out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See what other people are making in similar roles.
Okay.
Take into account your experience,
Mhm.
your skills, and any special certifications you have.
Okay.
And be prepared to justify your expectations if they ask.
So, like, how would you phrase that?
You could say something like, based on my experience and the current market rate for similar roles, I'm looking for a salary in the range of.
Okay, so you're showing them you've done your homework
Exactly.
and you know what you're worth.
And if they push back,
Yeah, what if they say that's too high?
be prepared to negotiate.
Okay.
It's a conversation.
Not a confrontation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, final question.
Let's hear it.
This is a classic closer.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, yeah. This one.
Never say no to this one.
No, that's a good point.
It's your chance to show them you're genuinely interested
Yeah, that you've been paying attention.
and that you've done your research.
So don't just ask about salary and benefits.
No.
Ask about the things that really matter to you.
Exactly.
Like the company culture, the
Mhm.
team you'd be working with,
Yeah.
specific projects you might be involved in.
A good one.
You could even ask about opportunities for professional development
Oh, yeah. Show them you're thinking long term.
or career progression within the company.
Or you could inquire about their commitment to safety and training.
Yeah, showing that you're prioritizing those things too.
And guess what? RoleCatcher can actually suggest company-specific questions
Really?
based on their website or recent news articles.
Wow.
So you can really tailor your questions and show them you've done your homework.
That's awesome.
It is.
All right, we've covered a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah.
But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to talk about career progression.
Oh, yeah. Where can this job take you?
What are the potential paths for growth for someone starting out as a drop forging hammer worker?
Well, it's not just a job.
All right.
It's a potential career.
A career. Okay.
You can start as an assistant,
Okay.
observing and learning from more experienced workers.
Shadowing.
And as you gain proficiency,
Mm-hmm.
you can move up to operating the hammer independently,
Okay.
handling more complex tasks.
All right. So you're moving up the ranks.
And from there,
Yeah. What else?
you could specialize in a particular area of forging,
Oh, like what?
like die making or metallurgy.
Okay. Interesting.
Or you could move into a supervisory role,
Okay.
leading a team of workers,
Mm-hmm.
managing production schedules.
So there's room for advancement,
Absolutely.
both in terms of skills and responsibilities.
And RoleCatcher's career guides can provide a roadmap for your journey,
Oh, I like that.
outlining the typical progression,
Okay.
the skills needed for each level,
Hmm.
and even potential salary expectations as you advance.
That's valuable information,
It is.
especially when you're starting out.
It helps you see the bigger picture
The big picture.
and plan for the future.
And don't forget, the forging industry is always evolving. So staying up to date on new technologies and trends.
It's crucial
It's crucial for advancement.
for growth.
So keep learning, keep practicing,
Mhm.
and let that passion for the craft be your guide.
That's what it's all about. That passion's what's going to make you stand out in the interview.
Yeah, they can teach you the technical stuff,
Right.
but that drive,
That's what they're looking for.
that's what they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of standing out,
Yes,
we've talked a lot about RoleCatcher.
we have.
I just want to make sure we're really clear
Yeah,
on how much it can help.
it's a game changer.
It is.
It's like having this all-star team in your corner.
Okay, I like that.
You've got the career guides
Mm.
laying out the landscape for you.
Yeah.
Then you've got the AI,
Okay.
analyzing those job descriptions,
Uh-huh.
fine-tuning your resume,
Yeah.
your cover letter.
Okay.
Then you've got the interview prep tools,
Mm-hmm.
giving you feedback on your answers,
Yeah.
helping you practice your delivery. Even analyzing your body language,
Wow.
it takes out all the guesswork.
It does.
You know exactly what to focus on,
Yeah.
what keywords to use,
Yeah.
how to present yourself in the best possible light.
That confidence boost is huge.
Oh, it's massive.
When you walk into that interview knowing you've prepared
With the best.
with the best.
It shows you're serious, you're
Yeah.
dedicated, you're ready to put in the work.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
The forging industry is looking for skilled people,
Yes.
passionate people,
Absolutely.
people who aren't afraid of hard work,
Mm-hmm.
who are eager to learn.
Who want to grow.
Yeah.
Who have that fire in them.
And you've got the resources.
You do.
You've got the tools.
Go get them.
Go out there and show them what you're made of.
That's it for today.
That's a wrap for today.
Our deep dive into the world of drop forging hammer workers.
Hope you feel ready to tackle that interview.
You got this.
Remember, stay curious
Keep learning.
and never stop forging your path to success.
We'll see you next time.